wanted to check in with you guys and talk about a client that I worked with last night. We were working on the core belief, a real gnarly core belief that was coming up for her around not feeling good enough. This was triggered by a past on-off relationship. And this has brought up this intense feeling of not feeling good enough, which really pisses me off because it's got nothing to do with her. It's got absolutely nothing to do with her. I mean, it was really good that it came up because we were able to do a really deep release on it. We did some amazing work using a kind of combination of processes. So combination of tapping, combination of NLP stuff, mostly somatic body processing with a little bit of mind-based stuff as well to really get into the depths of this core belief about not feeling good enough. And it was an incredible session. We did a coaching session first and then we followed it up with an energy treatment. This is all via distant healing. And what I was doing was also coming up with a range of reasons as to why this relationship potentially wasn't working out or hadn't worked out. And all of it was self-blame. And I could hear how she was buying into the reasons that he'd given her as to why it hadn't worked out. And to me, it all just sounded like excuses, not reasons, excuses. And what was important for me to let her know about that was I kind of helped her follow this train of thought where, okay, so if you had actually given him everything that he said that he wanted, right? And I say said that he wanted because it may not actually be what he wanted, but everything that he said he wanted, she was to magically give to him. I wonder what would happen then. Would it actually work out anyway? My point being that you will never be good enough or right enough for the wrong person. It doesn't matter what you do. If they are the wrong person for you and if they're just giving you a bunch of excuses, then it's not going to work out. It doesn't matter how much you try and bend yourself and mold yourself to fit someone else's fucking point of view. If they are the wrong person for you, it's never going to work out. And I'm really sick of really, really good, amazing, incredible people feeling like absolute shit because they feel like they're not good enough for someone. You will never be good enough for the person that's wrong for you. If you're operating from a place of feeling not good enough, you know, when that core belief is instilled in you from a young age, your whole life is operating from that point, right? And what that does is lead to people-pleasing behaviors. It leads to you trying to mask and put a mold on and align with someone else's expectations of how you should be, none of which is necessarily right for you. If you're not living your true, authentic self, it's not the right way of living. All these behaviors that you exhibit, all the people pleasing and, you know, having shit boundaries and letting people trample all over you just leads to a life filled with an absence of joy, and you end up not living your life. So she was setting really strong boundaries about what was right for her right from the start of the relationship, that he was like, yeah, cool, that sounds perfect for me. And then later on it wasn't perfect for him. And so that makes me wonder, actually, you know, is he just love bombing at the start? Is he just mimicking what she says she wants at the start of the relationship? And then when the relationship isn't suitable for him anymore, he decides that there's a bunch of reasons why it's not going to work. And if she was to change all those things and try and continue the relationship, it probably wouldn't continue anyway. So my rant today is that I'm really, really sick of really amazing, incredible, gorgeous people, heart-centered, open people who treat people with love and respect, being walked all over by complete fuckwits, to be honest, who are not willing to change a fucking piece about who they are to make themselves a better version of themselves for a relationship, which is, in my mind, what a relationship is all about. It's two people coming together, wanting to be a better version of themselves and for their relationship, but mainly for themselves, and for that relationship and person to encourage and grow and help that person grow. That's what a true relationship is all about. Like, a person that's wrong for you is really anyone that makes you feel like shit about yourself. Any healthy, positive relationship encourages you despite your challenges. They help you grow into the person that you want to be. They encourage all those hobbies and things that bring you joy, that are healthy for you. Anyone that causes you to question yourself, and in a negative way, who leads you to feel like you're not good enough unless you do certain things for them and for your relationship. It's not necessarily the right relationship, a relationship that is constantly on and off because you feel like absolute shit when you're together, but you also feel like absolute shit when you're apart. That doesn't sound like the right relationship for anyone. I really, really want people to know that it's not about being good enough. That's just a core belief that you have about yourself, that you're not good enough. And that's something for you to work on, because if you're driven by the belief that you're not good enough, then you will manifest situations into your life that match that belief, because that's what you hold to be true about yourself. So if you believe you're not good enough, then if, for example, you went for a job interview and you didn't get it, then that to you would be evidence of not being good enough. If you have a healthy level of self-love and self-esteem and you went for a job and didn't get it, you would chalk it up to experience. And you think, okay, there's lessons in this for me, there's learnings in this for me, but you wouldn't make it another reason to think that you're not good enough. We are driven by our core beliefs. They guide us in our life. And everyone has these beliefs to some extent. Like there's mainly 22 core beliefs, and I'm not good enough is one of the main ones. Well, everybody has that belief. The degree to which you're successful in life is the degree to which you can ignore it or build a toolkit of evidence of all the reasons why you are good enough. Yeah, hopefully that was a useful rant from me today. Just stomping around.